Another outtake of a update video that I'm trying to record. There's a lot I want to talk about. This is just a little, I guess, update video, about a lot of things. What's going on and whatnot. Alright. Let's start. There's a lot to go through, so let's start. First and foremost, I need to heal. There's a good reason why I'm playing the original right now. The original version of Oblivion. I'll talk about my thoughts and what. That in a moment. So funny. Anywho, I have a lot to go through. Let's start with this one. It's all a fandom. I feel like one of the outtakes I had was pretty insulting for the community, so that's why this one exists. Anywho, so I have 4 points. Initially, like 3, really 3, but I divided it up into 4 points. So let's start. Let's start off with what happened last week and why I'm on a hiatus much longer. First and foremost, what happened on Saturday that led to a longer hiatus. Break. It's more like a break. On Saturday, April 19th, I went to a convention I haven't been to in many years. I think either six or so years. I think the last time I went it was around 2018, 2019. Yeah, about 6 or so years ago. I decided to go to a convention. This convention, as it was the last one, even though I had no interest in going, I just wanted some closure with it. I'm open about my history, my past. Just in general, I'm open about my past, usually. I mean, I could just admit that for the longest time, I treated like one entire franchise as a secret when I was a kid. So yeah. So what happened? So I went to the final BabsCon. For those who don't know what BabsCon was, it was a convention for My Little Pony. I used to be a part of that fandom, the Brony fandom. It was before furry. Yeah. If you didn't know I'm furry, how the hell have you not known I'm a furry? My icon, certain characters I play as, what I draw, really? Anywho, I went to BabsCon as like a final farewell for it. I'm gonna be honest, I had no idea what I was doing, since at the time, oh dear. I think around that time, when I did go, all I saw recently was what I saw on Netflix at the time. But do be aware of that, when I was, for the longest time, I had a history. That show, that fandom. It was like the earliest interaction I have had with any community online. And in general. Like, it was the furry. Oh my god! It was the Brony fandom, and then then it evolves to fur. I argue it's the same thing, but different. But hey, it's different. Anywho, man, I had such an interesting history with that whole fan. I'm not gonna focus on it too. I want to move on. and what happened. But anywho, it was a fun experience. Well, actually, it was kind of eh. But there was moments that were fun. Like a live, actual, in-person chess. Not like, like two people playing. No, it was like cosplayers playing chess. That was the one thing I saw that I remember well. There was also like a Smash tournament, a museum for pretty old games. Or, like, I guess, in terms of this day and age, as far back as the 1970s. Damn. It was worth trying. It was interesting to try those things out. I got whatever I got. Also, I'm really bad at fighting games. Oh boy. This now goes on to why I'm taking a hiatus now. Versus a 1-week hiatus, as I probably have mentioned in a future video from me. And during this week of videos. Initially, which I'm going to talk about that, initially, really I'm finding a lot of places about just randomly talking about stuff. Anywho, initially, it was going to be a single, like, 1 week, but I would have returned next week on Tuesday or something with Life World Weekly, the next season of it. But something happened. Like, I got the news on Saturday that just broke my heart, and I'm still devastated about the loss of the news that we're going to be putting down my dog, who is, by this video, dead. Rest in peace, my fluffy wall, as I've dubbed him. I swear, I dubbed all my dogs. It's like my dog who died in 2022, Spiky Ball of Pain. Because she used to just scratch you and a lot, those sharp claws. And also, I wear shorts a lot nowadays. Yeah, it hurts. and also, it's a settle. The fluffy wall, however, was a husky Malamute Mitts. That's ultimately why I decided to take it 2 weeks. The loss of my dog. And the other part of my name that I use a lot these days, like the name Wintle wouldn't have existed without my dogs. I guess I'm now blank. No, I in a way, I'm just gonna keep the name around. Because one, it's a good name. It's better than like Natto87 or even worse from like when I was like 11. Someone else I'm not gonna say because someone's out. And no. I don't know if it happened fired from streaming or if I mentioned it in a VOD. Whatever. Yeah, I'm taking. Yeah, I'm keeping it. Even if when we do rescue a new dog eventually, a rescue, by the way. Right now we're not doing that right now. Yeah, it was heartbreaking. And how can I move on from this? How the hell can I move on from this sad topic? Oh, I know. Well, it's rough to just switch conversations, but there's a good reason why I'm playing Oblivion. Exploring the world. Exploring the Shivering Isles. One, because I actually really like the Shivering Isles now. I forget how cool it looks. Pretty it looks sometimes. Well, the Oblivion Remaster came out recently. The Oblivion Remaster came out. Damn. Ow. I could have killed the sword. Damn. Sword. Oh my god. Sword damage. I mean, it's Daedric Sword of Damage, but I could have just called it Damage Health. It's probably my best weapon I have. Anywho, there's a reason why I'm playing Oblivion. And that's because I want to talk about the remaster, which just dropped yesterday as of recording this. Yeah, I really want to play it, but I can't now. So I'm sticking with the original for now. Probably for a little while, but do be aware, I really want to play it. I really decided to play it. And now I want to talk about the reasons why I can't play it. Number one, it's always this one, money. I do not have the money to buy it right now. But I probably will eventually. Another reason why I can't play the Oblivion Remaster right now is, well, storage space. Oblivion is like, this version's probably like, what, 15 gigabytes at most? Or even less than that. The remaster version? The remake version? I'm going to refer to it of it as right now. It's remastered, by the way, but whatever. It's just ease of me talking. Just to make it easy for me to talk. That's like what? 150 gigabytes. Around that range. Yeah, I don't know if I have storage space for that. So, money is one issue. Storage space is another issue. And the third issue, there's also a fourth one, but I'm not sure about that one. The fourth one, third one, and pretty important, is hardware. I don't know if I have good enough hardware to run Oblivion, the remastered version. I mean, I could probably get it on my computer, but I'm gonna wait. There's a reason why I call my laptop, after all. Yeah. Oh boy. But yeah. That's another issue. In terms of like what platform I plan on getting it, if it's PC, definitely PC. Probably. But I think I'm going to go for either PlayStation 5, get my hands on a PlayStation 5 one day, as I eventually do need to get, just so I can keep playing games I have on PlayStation 4, if it comes to that point. And another thing. And I'm also considering an Xbox. Whatever current version of Xbox exists right now, I might go for that as well. Who knows? And now, who am I playing as in Oblivion? I have a character in... I've mentioned the character before in the past. The name came from a mod that's not even associated with Elder Scrolls. A completely different game franchise. God, I'm gonna butcher pronunciation. This character's name came from the mod for EU4 or Europa Universalis 4, the Elder Scrolls mod for it. I did Rimmon, that eventually became Elsewhere. This man lived for, I think, about 200 or 170 plus years. I liked the name, so I decided to let that name stick for a while. This is my character, Missinir, a Khajiit bard with the birth sign of a lady, and this playthrough is almost over as soon as I reach level 40, which is pretty soon, actually. We level up some skills, actually. I'm surprised about Illusion, though. I thought it would be like 100 by now. Yeah, this playthrough is coming to an end. I'll move on to the next one. There's a reason why I'm also just freely exploring Shivering Isles. You might hear these just referred to me as...
Allow me to serve you. You bless me, Lord.
That's what... Probably say Walk with Our Lord, but... Yeah, I finished the Shivering Isles DLC recently. So I guess this playthrough comes to an end. Actually, hold on, how many days have passed? I'm trying to get to like a whole year. Days passed. I think by the time this reaches like a year, or actually, although I did state when I reached level 40, I will be closing this playthrough. Once that happens, I'm gonna create a new character, start a new playthrough eventually, and go from there. Maybe I'll record something from there. Maybe I'll record an update video about something's on my mind. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe I'll do like a recreation of a meme or something. I don't know. Or my take on it. But hey, this playthrough is over. Anywho, or it's coming to an end. I want to take like last minute pictures and screenshots before I move on. And that's major playthrough. Anywho, I think that's it for this update video, or video in general. Anything else worth mentioning? Again, I will be returning very soon. Streaming, probably in May. Definitely in May. It would have been next week, but yeah, as I mentioned, what happened. Again, I will do like a general recap of what I wanted to talk about, and neatly organized, neatly organized based off of 4 points I have. I think glad I get to play a bit of Oblivion, and also talk. Anyway, thank you for watching. Farewell. I'll see you all in the next video, which, by the way, in terms of this channel, I think the next video is a stream VOD of Minecraft. Which, by the way, I'm taking a break from Life Road Weekly and Minecraft, and then I proceed to just play Minecraft all that week. Maybe I should have just did Life Road Weekly for the next arc as soon as possible. Yeah, it's starting soon. Which, by the way, for that arc, if you watch my Minecraft streams, I'm going to be focusing on what I'm going to dub the end arc. It's basically like finding the stronghold portal to the end and then beating Minecraft itself. As I've only defeated the Ender Dragon. Not really ever. I've only done it. I've only got to the end once. And I never actually got the achievement for killing the Ender. I was just there. So that will be the next major arc that I'll be doing soon. I decided that the next arc will be that. Instead of like weekly 100, I think the next arc will be end basically. There will be build projects done. You're worried about that? Definitely. I just want to have it where I just finish my actual plot, I guess. Even then, Minecraft doesn't really have a plot per se, and I don't even have a reason of why I have to kill the Ender Dragon. Like, I need to figure out how this is gonna work. But yeah. Anywho, that's about it. Farewell. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.